Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah, and today I'm just going to be sharing with you all of my February sewing plans. One of the things I purchased in the month of January was two collab patterns. They're no longer going to be doing printed patterns, so they're kind of trying to sell out their stock. So I picked up their Prudence pattern. It's funny because when I picked this one up, it kind of wasn't one that I was really looking at. They had another pattern that I really wanted, but they didn't have my size range, so I ended up just getting this. But the more I kept on looking at it, the more I kept on realizing, even though it might not have been the one that I wanted, it actually seems like a very nice pattern. It seems like something that I can wear and actually dress up and dress down, even though it does look like a very dressy dress. I just thought that I could implement this more in my life for different activities, since I have a lot of like different shows that I have to go to this year for school and different things like that. So I was looking through my stash and I ended up finding this kind of black, I want to say kind of like a rayon fabric, and I just thought with this pattern and this fabric it would just play very nicely, because this pattern has two different versions. Has the long version and the short one, and I think with this black, I think it would just be perfect to make the shorter version. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be too tough, and what I like is that the sleeves on this pattern aren't what's it called, they're more of like a raglan sleeve that kind of fall off, and so I think this would be a perfect fabric for that. The next thing I'm going to be making, so I've made a lot of Frankies in 2019. That was kind of like my most used pattern, but I really love the what is it, the Freya. Let's see if I can flip through the page. I really like the Freya sweater, and every time I had made it, I just never, it didn't turn out right. It kind of looked kind of weird and didn't fit the way that I had wanted it to fit. So we ended up going, I think, a size up than the size that is suggested for me. And I purchased a yellow 1x1 rib fabric for this, since that's kind of one of the fabric recommendations they make for the specific pattern. I'm hoping that it will be able to give me a little bit more wiggle room. I know when it comes to knit garments that they a lot of the patterns have negative ease. I just find that I don't like my knits and my like big tops and different things like that to be that tight on me. So for me, I always kind of have a problem with that with other patterns, not even just the specific one that is more fit. The patterns that are more fitting, that fit a little bit more, you know, tighter in certain areas, I find really are harder for me to fit well and wear, because I just don't like, you know, clothes that tight on me. It's because I went a size up and I purchased I think, you know, a nice stretch fabric. I don't have it with me. It's actually in the wash right now. I'm excited to make this. I'm hoping it turns out good, and if it does, I'm definitely planning on making other colors like white. I have one of the tops that you wear a lot is a black kind of little mock neck turtleneck thing that I wear all the time, and I feel like I need more of these types of tops in my wardrobe. I feel like they would fit with so many different things, and I can, you know, maybe put a dress over them. So I'm very excited, and fingers crossed it actually works out this time. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. And then one of the last projects for this month, I really don't have like that many projects with school and everything, school and work. I know I'm going to be kind of not overwhelmed, but there's just going to be a lot going on, since at my school I'm doing the pattern making class. So we're going to be working on our collection, which is going to be 3 garments. So 3 garments you're designing, you're going to be making the patterns for it, you know, testing it out, making sure it fits, and then doing it on the final fabric. So I know it's going to be kind of a lot, so I didn't want to give myself too much sewing projects. But one of the last ones that I really wanted to start working on this month was actually my bridesmaid dress. I'm going to be a bridesmaid in my sister's wedding, which is in May. I think it's like May 18th or something like that. So I originally wasn't going to make my dress, and then I'm very particular, so I realized I am going to make my dress. So I ended up when they had a sale in Joann's, I purchased one of the Vogue patterns since I found that I really like the style. It's very elegant, and obviously it's Vogue, so they have very nice designers, nice designer patterns. So I ended up picking up this one. I really like this because I like the way that it looks in the front. It has a little bit of drama with a little bit of like a pleat and kind of like I like to call like the waterfall fabric, how the fabric just flows. So I'm gonna be working on this. I ended up purchasing. I did a lot of purchases that I think about in January, fabric and patterns, but it's all due for school and stuff like that. But I ended up purchasing, I think this is 25 yards of muslin. I purchased this for school and also for this project. I know there's a few projects that I really want to start actually making the muslin for, and not just cutting straight into the fabric. I've made too many mistakes that way, and I feel like by me just having a big enough bolt, I can be able to test more of the patterns that I want to try and test more of the fit, so that I could really be able to make sure that I'm making things that fit and look right for me. So yeah, so this month I'm going to be working on that. I think tomorrow I'm actually going to be cutting out the pattern. I'm hopefully probably cutting it out onto the fabric as well. But I just really want to make sure, this is for me so special. It's my sister's wedding and I'm so happy for her and excited. So I know that I want to make sure that everything looks great. And so I'm very excited, and I'm trying to make sure that the fit is right, so that's why I'm going to be making it out in this muslin. But yeah, that's pretty much kind of all the stuff I have planned for this month. Well, I'm going to make a video at the end of this month to share all the things that I did make, so maybe I might have from now to then have added some things in, maybe gotten some stuff done, like maybe finishing up my hat that I had shared about in my last video of the things that I had made in January. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to share more later. I'll see you later. Bye.